Hello everybody, welcome back to Just Fun Stuff. We are going to be working on another resident's home today. We're trying to get everybody's home redecorated, redone, remodeled, and today we have the pleasure of working on KETCHUP'S, and I have a lot of really fun ideas for KETCHUP'S house. And while we are heading through Funland, getting over to where KETCHUP'S house is now located, it is the perfect time to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. And we're here. We have made it KETCHUP'S even home. We had to do some clever rearranging because we have some more builds and more houses that we need to squeeze into areas. So KETCHUP has been moved over here, and I had a really fun idea that I wanted to do for her house and yard, which is, I wouldn't say a very KETCHUP-y design for what I have in mind, but I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. And if you can't tell by the outfit and the construction hat, that has a little something to do with it. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and work on this yard, and then we will zip through and do a reveal for you. Okay, we have created the outside of KETCHUP'S yard, which is a lot different from what you would expect KETCHUP'S yard to be like, but that's kind of what I was going for. I'm having a lot of fun with this one. We're going to be changing up the house to make it look a little less nice is what we're going for, because I wanted to create like this condemned construction site type where we're tearing down and building a new house type yard is what I was going for. So we have our nice big excavator here. Oh, it works. The excavator works, and you can see it's digging up dirt here. We've got it coned out so, you know, people don't walk onto the construction site and hurt themselves. We have the danger keep out sign. More tools for the workers. We have another jackhammer here. We have some cement mixers, a big giant bulldozer. I don't know what it does. Oh, it also works and lifts up and turns on. That's amazing. It is pushing rocks and cleaning up the yard. There's a meter and pipes, obviously, to monitor what's going on in this lovely house. A garbage can, a utility pole, and some lockers for, you know, the workers working on KETCHUP'S house. But this is what we have fenced off, obviously, safety first, on this construction site. But this is like a starter yard for KETCHUP. She had a different yard before. We have done a yard for her before if you want to check that out. But this is just fun. I mean, we get to use some of the big excavators, the bulldozers, lots of the construction equipment, and do something a little fun and different. And Poppy's gonna head over to resident services, get the permits we need to do the outside and interior of the house, and we're gonna follow through with this outdoor theme indoors, and I'm really excited to do that. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, so hang on. We're gonna go get the permits, and we will be back inside with Tom Nook. Okay, we went to see Tom Nook. Obviously, he is here with us. We have got the permits that we need. We are about to create a kind of condemned living space for KETCHUP, and I'm really excited to do this. I think this one's going to be a lot of fun, so you can see what she's got going on beforehand. It's kind of, you know, it's a house. I'm not saying that we're going to make vast improvements. I'm saying we're going to have a lot of fun with this one and kind of match it to the exterior of the house, which I can't wait to show you. I think it's going to make the yard so much better when you see the style of the house. But that being said, let's go ahead, start the process and create kind of a condemned living space for our dear sweet KETCHUP. We'll just call this a temporary build. Well, we are done the interior of KETCHUP'S house, and it is definitely not very KETCHUP, but that is the point. This is a condemned house. This is not her permanent living situation, which is why we're gonna have a little fun with this one and make it a little silly and a little different from what we usually do. We usually try to do some really fancy houses, really pull in some of the characters' attributes and attitude and what they like. This is definitely not the case here. Again, it's a construction site outside. It's a condemned house, so that's the look we were going for. Dirt floors. For sure, you had to have the dirt floor. This house is being torn down. The old wallpaper, it's just not been taken care of. It's got the mold running up by the old dirty baseboards. It's not beautiful. And the shanty mat, because it's not been maintained. Again, this house it's going to be torn down. That is the point of this build. So we had a little fun with it. We have, instead of a beautiful TV stand or armoire, we have a dirty old sloppy table with garbage and magazines underneath it. And for Ketchup's viewing pleasure, we have a TV VCR combo, because again, this is old. This house is old. It has not been maintained, and we made it red just as, you know, a little shout out to sweet little Ketchup. Giant picture of a squid above the door, because why not? The bedroom area is the sloppy couch, or sloppy bed. It's got dirty boxes underneath. The bed's not been made. The frame's kind of really worn. Beside it is obviously some instrumental. You can't see the third one. He is up there. Or what if I go this direction? The instrumental gyroids, there he is. I like to include them in every build. I think they're just adorable and so much fun. So we put a couple on the wall here. The one thing that Ketchup has that was kind of cute was this, I guess you would call it a clothes closet. I just think they're so cute, and it added a little bit of color in an otherwise sad room. Dresser covered in garbage. I did put in some plants because some greenery was needed. There's old dried flowers on the wall, and that wasn't even meant to be a beautiful thing. That's supposed to be like somebody left old dry flowers, or flowers and they got old and dried out. The couch is the sloppy couch, of course, in brown. I just used the vintage table because I thought whatever, it works. I mean, they don't really offer sloppy tables other than this one, and I really had already planned to use that for the TV because I thought it was awesome. The lamp is just a simple old school folding lamp. There is some kind of retro tapestries going on the wall that have been kind of forgotten. Some sloppy little books set here. And this is the retro massage chair. And I just like the color and the look of it. And I thought that the style went so well with the house. So that is the interior of Ketchup's house. Simple fan on the ceiling. Again, this is a condemned house. We are not going for fantastically fancy. We wanted it to look a little bit because this is not a permanent residence for Ketchup. It is a construction site. It is a condemned building. It's going to be torn down, and we will eventually do something absolutely amazing for her and her yard. But as of right now, it's a construction site and a condemned house, and I think it turned out really well. We do need to see the exterior of the house. We will come back in the morning and check on that because it takes the overnight to build. I will not make you wait. I will definitely continue this video in the morning. So that's what I'll do now. I'll go ahead and end this portion, but we will return and we will do the beginning of the video, or the beginning of the video. We will show the outside of the house in the next part of the video. Hello again, we are back. It is the next day, still in our construction outfit, only because I knew we were heading back to the site and we were gonna check out Ketchup's fully completed house. Speaking of Ketchup, there she is. And there's the house. I absolutely love it. I love the danger keep out sign. And as you can see, the house is not Ketchup's beautiful red hut type house. This is a little more weathered, a little older, a little more condemned, which was what we're going for. This is a construction site. These machines are gonna take down this old house eventually that's all filled with not such nice furniture and horrible walls. And eventually we will make Ketchup something absolutely amazing. Because again, this isn't a Ketchup style house. It was just something to have a lot of fun with. Use some of the new equipment, create that construction zone while doing a fun yard and interior build, and I had a lot of fun with it. I thought that was just too much fun. Really different from what we're normally doing here, so it was really fun for me. I'm gonna go ahead and end it off though, now that we can see this beautiful condemned house. I want to thank you guys so much for helping me create this yard, watching to see the finished product of the yard and the interior. I want to thank you for liking and subscribing, and I'm definitely going to be back with more Animal Crossing videos.